Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday. A little bit of a late start here today. My name is Daniel McCrane with McCrane Associates, and we work with small business owners to help them increase profitability, scalability, and legacy guaranteed in their business. And today, the thing I want to talk about is having a succession plan in your business for business continuity purposes. You need to come to grips with the concept that something could happen to you and there could be a chance that you won't be around to run your business anymore. And you need to have some thoughts about what you're going to do or what's going to happen to your business if that should happen to you. There are four ways that you can exit a business. I always talk about one is the business is wildly successful and you decide to get out of it, sell it, whatever you're going to do. Number two, the business is wildly unsuccessful and you've got to figure out how to shut it down. But these last two are really the most likely scenarios that could happen. One is that something happens to you and you're no longer around to run your business. And we've talked about that before. What's going to happen to the business and how do you protect the business in a case like that? The last scenario is what if you become permanently disabled and can no longer work in your business? But when it comes time for succession planning for business continuity, there are a couple different cases where this would apply. One is you decide to leave the business to retire or whatever. Maybe you retain ownership, but you just don't work in the business anymore and you allow the business to continue to function. Well, who's going to take over your role in the business in that case? And is there going to be salary to be able to pay that person? So you want to grow the business to the point where you can actually afford to pay that person and the business can continue. So that's one case of business continuity. So you need to be looking for that person who can take over your role. Can you begin to get them ready, or are you going to have to go hire someone on the spot whenever that happens to you? And then you hope that you can train them quickly and get up to speed. Hopefully, then they've got the experience that they need to be able to run your business already. You don't have to grow their experience inside your business. The other scenario, though, is what if something happens to you? What if you pass away unexpectedly? Who's going to continue to run the business? So, this is important to make sure that your key managers or other key people inside your company know what to do and they know how to run the business. You need to train them to do what you do and to know what you know. You need to have documentation about everything ready to go so that people can pick up the pieces and they can figure out how to keep going. Having that succession plan in business is an important part to adding more value to your business. The more your business can run without you, the more valuable it is if someone is going to buy it. And this is an important thing to think about is what kind of a succession plan will you have in place? Now, it's entirely possible that the people that you hope would be able to take over are not there right now. Maybe they're not ready. Maybe there's no one in the business right now who could take over. In that case, you have to be very diligent about making sure that all the support tools are there. Make sure all the procedures and processes are documented. Make sure that there are communication channels that are easy to find with all your vendors. Make sure that everyone knows who the key customers are and where to find all those. The contact details to reach out to key customers, all those kinds of details that someone else would need to be aware of if something were to happen to you and you were no longer to be around. So put those pieces in place, have those there, let everyone know where those things are. So if something happens to you, then you don't need to worry about it. The business will continue to function without you. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. There's much more that I could say. I will throw this up on the screen though. If this is something that you'd like to talk about, you'd like to know more about these details, please feel free to reach out. This is something at McCrane Associates. We do this. We talk about succession planning. So give me a call, send me an email, and I would love to have that conversation with you. So with that, have a great day, everyone, and I will